All right, guys, good morning. 8:14 on this very, very special day, Memorial Day, here on Good Day Columbia. Thank you so much for joining us. You have the day off, getting up early with us. And all morning long, we have been taking the time to personally thank the members of the armed forces who every single day sign up, raise their right hand, and do what they're ordered to do to protect us, so that we can be on TV, we can have a day off, go on the lake, have a cookout with your family. It's gentlemen like this, Chief Larry Crowson, Air Force, United States Air Force and Air Guard.
Yes.
Good morning and welcome.
Doing?
I'm well, sir. First of all, thank you. We've been saying it all morning long, and it's never enough, but thank you for what you guys do and what you do every day, sir. Now, you've been around for a little while in the Guard.
Yeah, I've got 40 years in, so
that's it, huh?
I kind of like the team. I like the team.
You're going to go all the way or just the 40?
Well, I want to go a couple more years maybe, and then retire out.
All right. Well, let me ask you this, and I've been asking all morning long, what was your inspiration 40 years ago to say, you know what, I want to be on that team?
Well, you know, I was raised in East Texas, so on a farm and a little rough life, and I said, there's got to be something better out there, and started looking at the military, and I love it. I love everything about it. I love for what it stands. So it was an opportunity for me to be on a winning team and jumpstart my life and be part of something bigger than just a normal person out here.
Now, we were talking before we came on, but as far as Memorial Day, and of course we're honoring those for the last 200 plus years who have given their life without asking. You know, it's not their choice. They're here, they're doing their job, and you know, they're asked to make that sacrifice. But you know, I can say thank you. I'm a civilian. I'm on TV. It's different when it's real, because for you it's real. I can read newspapers about Afghanistan. You can say, man, I've been downrange. What's the difference in Memorial Day and maybe some of the things you've seen? I know you shared a story in the airport the other day.
First of all, it's cool to put this uniform on and, you know, walk around and everybody, you know, they thank you for your service, do all that stuff. We got some friends in Afghanistan right now. We've got about 300 guys in some of our airplanes, and when you get on that airplane to fly over, it all becomes real.
Right.
When I was flying back from Washington, D.C. a couple of days ago, I was at the airport. This young guy was walking around, an ex-Marine, and both his legs were blown off, and he was trying to get around. So,
wow.
You know, given the ultimate part is your life, but losing part of your bodies to serve our country and keep the freedom out there and where we can do what we're doing right here, it's a pretty big deal. And when you see that, you say, hey, that could be me.
Right. I mean, it's got to be very moving to see, you know, a soldier without his legs. And you'd mentioned also that you were over in Iraq, part of the team that would move the soldiers on their final journey, who gave the sacrifice over there and, you know, move that final journey back home. And
what that was, they asked for volunteers to come out. And so a friend of mine, Dan Shelley, and I, we made an effort to go out there, and we did that twice. And when they moved that body of the airplane, they'd have the chaplain there, and he'd say a couple of words, and off they'd go. And that kind of hit reality. It really set in. And one of the neatest things I done over there in Afghanistan, Balad, was the soldiers that got injured over there, they would come back and they would travel around and try to make all this stuff seem good in their mind. And there was about 9 of them.
Right.
And most of them were athletes, probably in their 20s, and they come walking in with no legs, no arms, burned up. And that's when reality hit in that, you know, putting the uniform on is a good deal. It's good to be out in the public. Great job, great career, but putting yourself in that arm's way, and on Memorial Day, that's something to think about, is that I could be one of those guys. So.
Right. Yeah, and it certainly isn't for the pay. It really is a sense of duty and a sense bigger than yourself that you do it. So, all right, Chief, I truly appreciate your service to the country. Of course, you on behalf of all the Air Guard and all the men and women of the Armed Forces, thank you so much for what you do the last 40 years, my friend.
Okay, thank you.
Take a break. Goodness gracious. That's a long time. Guys, we got a lot more coming up, more live music. Jeffrey Lampkin with food, and we are just celebrating and saying thank you to the men and the women, the armed forces, the first responders who do this every single day. It's not for the money, and it's barely for a thank you. That's all we can say is thank you so much. Good Day's coming right back. Yeah, that was perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
Thank you then.
You got it.